wondering why this is late, I've got two reasons. One, blame Big Brother 3 for being such a good reality season. And two, blame Survival Live After Show, Rob Sesternino, Dalton Ross's Entertainment Weekly stuff, and AfterBuzz TV for taking up a lot of my time, because I'm trying to follow all of those things, along with watching the behind-the-scenes clips for all of the favorites. So watching the actual episode is half the battle. I gotta watch a whole bunch of other stuff, get more thoughts into me. I haven't even caught up with Rob's stuff, because he goes on forever on those podcasts. Keep it up, but yeah. So let's hope I can keep this under 6 or 7 minutes. Okay, so Jeff does his opening speech, good opening speech, we get that first challenge. I thought the fans were going to take it after that first point, and how the Hulk guy, Shamal, I think his name is, totally owned that round. But then, thankfully, the favorites managed to bounce back, even though we did get a repeat of Courtney's line, break her wrist, when it's actually break her shoulder. Thought that was funny. And that was something that was strange about this episode. We had a whole bunch of one-liners. We had break her wrists, and then the motion there that we had. No one's gonna get God like they did last time. Oh, somebody is! Francesca the Tribe has spoken. Again! I mean, for crying out loud! Though, don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of one-liners, but this is unlike Survivor. I mean, for crying out loud, this isn't Arnold Schwarzenegger, people. Stick around. No, Mr. Kimball, I have to go to the bathroom. Enough! There is no bathroom! Grant me revenge, and if not, to hell with you. Look at the description for a hilarious compilation of him. Okay, now that Arnold Schwarzenegger's out of the way. So the tribes go to their camps, and I'm not going to discuss fire or shelter, because it seems like this season the survival aspect is going to go. Not that that's really been important ever since Samoa-ish. Relationships in the fans tribe. I can't really comment on it, because two of the guys, coincidentally the two guys in the Cool Guys Alliance, they look pretty alike. And then 4 of the 5 girls are blondes, and 3 of them are about the same age. Come on, can you get a cast that at least looks different? That kind of kills me. So that Cool Guys Alliance, I predict the same thing is going to happen to them as Matt's 4 Strongmen Alliance in one word. They're going to get a reality check. I mean, for crying out loud, 4 people is not the majority in any size tribe unless it's 6. Okay? Just, come on. But the alliance between Matt and Michael, aka Beardy and Nerdy, that I want to see. As for Shamal, Hulk, no real comment on him. I predict that we're going to see a lot more from him, so nothing more to say. The favorites tribe, everybody's going back and forth, doing all their things, blah-de-blah. Are there anything that really impressed me? Well, yeah, I was impressed, one, how people were liking Cochran and Corinne a lot, because, well, we all know what Cochran did in South Pacific, how no one really fully liked him, but this time it seems like people are genuinely liking him. And then Corinne, I'm amazed that everyone is just willing to forget what she did last time and then just jump right in. So, I'm really interested in that. Philip taking more of a leader role in alliance making rather than being somebody who just joins the alliance. Interesting, although it is what we would expect of Philip, having been trained by Boston Rob with Andrea. Whatever. I just kind of find it funny how he says that he's learned for the best, and in a way, he and Andrea both have. Try not to get into a flame war with me about that, please, okay? Rob made a good impact in the game. Anyway. And then I was impressed that Fran appeared to be settling in fairly easily at first. And then that, no, everyone was welcoming Malcolm. So the immunity challenge, I thought the fans had it. Malcolm was doing pretty good with those sandbags, and then that guy from the fans comes up and then he does 5 for 6. And they were doomed at that point. There was no recovering that back. And I mean, like, the favorites were doing excellent. They didn't do anything wrong except for one minor stumble, and then people possibly having trouble going up ladders, because, like, I can't climb a ladder fast. No, I can run up a hill, and a steep hill, mind you, but climb up a ladder fast, no, I can't do that. And Malcolm was doing excellent with the sandbags, and the guy, that just has a good shot put, right? I don't know. So then everyone's going back to camp on the favorites tribe, and it becomes obvious that it's either Philip, Cochran, Fran, or Andrea that's going. By the time they go into trouble, you can tell that it's either Fran or Andrea, and there isn't any real big reason for it. It's Brandon getting his uneasy feeling. Shut up, idiot. And then Fran making basically the same mistake she did last time, and then Andrea accidentally drifting away from people again. What is up with that? So then we get to the Tribal Council, everybody does those speeches, and I can tell that people have really developed in their thinking. They've had time to adjust, and all that, and Andrea, I can tell that she's grown, because, like, let's be honest, in Redemption Island, I didn't hate her at all, but, you know, she kind of seemed like the young girl, you know, no, not too huge on the self-confidence, and then the final Redemption Island duel, I stated I want Grant or Matt to win this. I don't want Mike back, and there is no way Andrea can win. Oh, how wrong I was. Because the two people I wanted to see win were the first out, so then I'm like, okay, it's gotta be Andrea. And then when she left, I was just like, yeah, okay, you're a nice person, and you actually seem to be the girl who was trying the most, but not much to see. And then as more and more time goes between her gameplay, I'm like, you know, if they were to bring one person back, I'm sorry, two, I hope you're one of them. Boom. So, like I've said in my other videos, I'm seeing a lot of potential with Andrea. So, as everyone's going up to vote, I know Andrea had 3 votes against her already, Brandon, Eric, and Fran. And I was expecting it to be a 9-1 Andrea, but then the votes keep going forth, and then Fran gets booted 6-4. That was really surprising, along with the fact that Brenda, who by the way didn't really get that much airtime, voted with Eric, Brandon, and Fran. But all of Philip's sort of alliance ended up booting Fran. Well, personally I'm glad. 1, because I like Andrea. 2, like, as we all know, Fran didn't really bring that much to the table, unfortunately, and because of all the, quote, paranoia going around, 2 random people were just suddenly thrust into the mix, and then they had to choose which one of them. One reason probably it ended up being 6-4. And, call me crazy, but I'm predicting that eventually that, it will work out, because, well, so I don't hate Francesca, and she did seem to have a better game going on this time. I'll give her that, but no real loss. So with, I believe, 9 or 8 days under her belt, she is officially the shortest returnee in terms of days lasting. And I gotta be honest with you, when Randy was voted out of HVV and he ended up being the only returnee to have less than 39 days under his belt, I thought that that was going to be the lowest. But then we got Russell S, and then I go, okay, that's not going to be beat. Fran, pfft. Oh dear. Okay, that one is not going to be beat. I'm dead serious. No way. Anyway. So, that's about all I can mention. Now, about what's going on, Brandon is going into his Russell hand style, and that gets me going, oh my god. Don't shoot yourself in the foot the same way again. Come on, Brandon. You said that you weren't friends with your uncle, and then you're gonna be, I'm trying to really fix myself up, and then you go, oh, I'm gonna bring in Russell hands. Dude! The only other two comments I have are that hopefully if he goes off on his tirade, he's able to take the heat off Eric and Brenda, because I don't want to see anything happen to those two yet. And unfortunately, the favorites are going to have to lose again in order to get this tribal unity set forth, unless they happen to get lucky and win all the challenges until the tribal switch. Because, come on, we know there's going to be a tribal switch this season, okay? There's no question about it. The question is, when? Well, this is all I can mention. This season is definitely shaping up to be a pretty good season, and let's just see how it goes. So much for 6 or 7 minutes.